of knowing Swamiji for quite some time, there's an institute for the study of Vedanta and Sanskrit in the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania called Arsha Vidya Gurukulam. It's a residential facility for the study of Arsha Vidya, which is the traditional knowledge of the scriptures of India. And they teach yoga, Sanskrit, Vedanta, and related disciplines. So if you're not familiar with the Indian tradition, you may be asking, what's this Swami business, right? Is a Swami someone who just likes to wear bright orange clothes and have such polysyllabic names that you have to take a breath before you can finish his name? There's a beautiful verse that goes, Lokestin Dvidanishta Pura Prokta Mayanaka Jnana Yogena Sankhyanam Karma Yogena Yoginam. And it basically talks about the two approaches to a spiritual life. One, on one hand, is fully engaged. One is fully engaged in the world, has relationships, it has a family, contributes to the GDP. And what's unique about this path is that, this committed lifestyle, is that one sees every opportunity, one sees every experience in one's life as an opportunity for awakening, for quieting the mind, for opening the heart, and becoming alive to what is. So everything is grace, prasada buddhi. And at the same time, everything is an offering. Someone who is a karma yogi who has this engagement in the world approaches all situations and tries to address every situation with as much compassion and as much vairagya, as much understanding about the objectivity regarding things as possible. And the other path into which one grows from this first approach is called sannyasa, and that's the path of renunciation. It's it's for one who has seen the glitter and the shiny things for what they are in the world, and has prioritized his activities and his attention, his or her activities or attentions, to what is actually the most important in the world. And that's what a Swami is. A Swami takes a vow of abhayam and ahimsa. Ahimsa means causing no harm, living very gently in the world. And abhayata, bhayam means fear. Abhayam means fearless. Abhayata means fearlessness. So a Swami, a Hindu monk, a sannyasi, is one who lives fearlessly, because it takes a second thing to become fearful of. And in a sannyasi's vision, there is no second thing. When he sees you, he sees himself, and there's nothing to be fearful of. And at the same time, he lives a life so he's not a competitor. He's not, no one should take him as trying to elbow his way in to share these scarce resources that we all seem to be clamoring for. So the name Swami, Viditatmananda Saraswati. It's a mouthful, right? Mm-hmm. So what's a Swami? A Swami is one who has this vision. A Swami is one who's yukta, who is, in a sense, self-possessed, whose, you could say, whose cravings and desires have been reduced to mere preferences. Saraswati, Swami Viditatmananda Saraswati. Saraswati is actually the name of the goddess of knowledge. And it's a name given in the Dashanami order to people who have been initiated into this renunciate tradition. And it's in a sense asking for the blessing of the goddess of knowledge to come and manifest through that particular individual. And so lastly, Vidita Atma Ananda. Can be taken a couple of ways, but simply, Vidita means known, well ascertained. Atma means oneself. Viditatma is one whose self is very well understood, very well known. And why is that important? Why is that meaningful? Because of the Ananda. Ananda is that which we're all seeking in all of our attempts, all of our activities, in all of our approaches to life. Everything we seek, we're seeking that completeness, that fullness, that sense of lack of limitation that we constantly experience. So a Swami is one who finds that completeness, that fullness, that sense of at-homeness in the self, which is very clearly well known. And that Swami has the capacity to communicate that through the sampradaya, through the teaching tradition to the student. And this teaching goes down from teacher to student, teacher to student, teacher to student. So we're in the presence of a great teacher. I've had the privilege of listening to him a number of times and attending a number of camps. And I think we're all very blessed to have him here. So please turn your cell phones off and give your full attention to Swamiji. At the end, please stay around for a couple quick announcements about upcoming programs. Thank you.